It's August. I thought it was.
Oh, oops. I did forget something.
It's Augustana. I'm never gonna.
They can hear the problems. So this is how you get scoreboard for future games. You just click that, and then you click scoreboard. That's done, and then
The left thing minimizes it, doesn't it?
this is set to the wrong thing. So I was messing it up with it.
If you press minus, it minimizes it, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I like it always up.
Okay, that's fine.
You can click on that eye again, though, to get rid of that the thing on the left. So the eye on the far left screen, if you want to click on that with the line through it. Yep. Perfect.
Cool.
And we are back. SMSU Esports here today. Got League of Legends on. We are having a little bit of technical difficulties, but we got that sorted out now. Playing against Augustana tonight. SMSU gonna be a difficult game. Hopefully they're able to get a little things going here.
Yeah.
And the
And
directed camera not working. Do you just want to click on the screen somewhere?
click on
There. Now, oh, it's because it was. Okay, it'll go now.
Yeah, it's turn it on. Yeah. So
Oop.
we have
You can't put the. No, just leave the mouse. Sorry.
fun times.
It'll
going
go
on.
away in a second here. Perfect. There we go. And SMSU starting on red buff.
So, our pajamas here at support. We've been having some fun times at support today.
Yeah.
Tonight. I was gonna play support.
Yeah, we ran
But,
into a little bit of an issue.
no.
You know, we have two support players. Ooh, SMSU goes for an
Ooh.
early hook. Does miss, but not punished at like all for it. So it's a good attempt because there's little done back.
Yeah, it was a risky play there. Vex going in on Diana, poking a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, our support player, one got sick and the other one thought the other one was going to play, so they are subbing for the Valorant Gold team. So a little bit of a...
Who knows? Maybe I am pajamas playing support
Yeah.
right now. Be impressive.
Maybe we'll decide to take pajamas out after this game. Didn't live up to the Jaden reputation and put Jaden in for it.
Look, I play Pike. Pike is only for specific champions. Definitely not Misfortune. I feel
I
like.
think it can work. I think we should. I think if you think in chat, we should force Jaden to play next game.
Yeah, no. I could play top. How about that?
There you go. Rebecca can play support. All right, but things going pretty even here. A little bit of extra pressure, and here comes the gank in the bot lane. SMSU, they do land the MF. They're doing a lot of damage here, but they're going to have to walk out. They did have to blow just one flash there, and they did blow Summoner Heal on Misfortune, just making sure that Nautilus doesn't fall there.
Yeah, and Jones here is playing. I'm just gonna call him Alex. Alex is playing Briar, someone who I feel like doesn't really practice with a whole lot, but knows how to play.
He definitely plays Briar. It's just in our practices, sometimes we're looking for more specific of a comp.
Yep.
Briar doesn't fit into every comp, but deciding to pull it out here. Wants to look aggressive, looking for an aggressive invade onto Maokai.
You want to be ahead of Maokai, because if Maokai gets ahead of you, it's gonna be very hard to counter him, because he's a great counter ganker, so you're gonna have to counter gank the counter gank.
Exactly, and SMSU, struggling a little bit CS-wise mid lane, but no one dying yet, not giving up too much of a gold lead, only 100 gold down now, so nothing going on the map right now. Both teams looking pretty good so far. Garen did start the lane by bullying top, but Mundo is now caught up. But that damage still going off.
Yeah, it looks like Diana is just not having a good time mid lane right now against this Vex.
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of unfortunate, but it kind of happens with Vex. Oh, maybe ganking top here, Maokai.
Oh, SMSU. They're going to look for a 2v2 here.
Yeah.
And here comes the Briar onto the Garen.
Briar.
Garen flashes out. Maokai taking a lot of damage. SMSU get the slow on him, and two flashes, no kills.
Maokai almost died there.
So close.
doing a fantastic job of just stunning Garen, so Garen can't do a whole lot early there in the fight. I don't think they were prepared for that 2v2.
Ooh, Vex pushing Diana out again.
Diana almost dying to the Vex.
And Garen passive healing him up in top lane. Vex Briar gonna decide to back here. And man, that was just such a close engagement.
Yeah, that was very close for SMSU.
Oh, Garen hit 6 now, so you do have to be scared of that Demacian justice coming down from that ult.
Yeah, and unfortunately it doesn't tell Garen how much health you have to be at, but bot lane getting a hook here on Ashe.
Yep, a big hook.
Oh, but Alistar's gonna just knock away MF.
And Pajama's taking quite a bit of damage, and he's actually gonna drop
flash,
here.
yeah, and
there goes the flash out from Ashe, though. Is a wasted ghost flash.
Yeah, but he Pajamas did flash through it too to try to escape.
Yep.
And he ignited it looked like. So yeah, that was an unfortunate there. Maokai maybe trying to look for a dive. I think Maokai has 6. Doesn't really say that anywhere.
Maokai is just 4.
Just 4. Okay.
And the advantage of Maokai jungle is the
Ooh, maybe
SMSU almost find a kill back. Maokai is sitting in this tri-bush, though.
They're just wasting precious time. You know, his
Yeah, probably looking for a counter gank. Thought the Briar would gank there.
His top jungle was spawning in, so he just wasted some time. That's all that was. Not much activity going on. This Diana is not having too much fun against Vex.
No, it is a difficult matchup, but once you get out of lane, it's not so bad.
Oh, maybe.
Here comes the Vex trying to ult in. And Briar coming in, trying to finish off the kill, but Alistar is here on a roam. Briar unable to finish off the kill due to that Alistar play.
So far, only one kill.
Yeah, Briar a little unlucky that the Alistar happened to be there, because I think that is a free kill for Briar.
Yeah, and Vex just I think he all-in Pajamas there, so not Pajamas, devoted. So yeah, he didn't really have anything to get out. So yeah, that was a free kill for Briar. Oh, maybe Briar looking.
I don't think he'll want to go in on that. Oh, here comes the support.
Here comes.
Oh, Nautilus
just
misses a little bit there.
Here comes Maokai now. They're just going to get sandwiched in here.
But a nice stun, and MF fighting Ashe a little bit in the side part of this. MF, is she going to hit 6 here? If she hits 6, she could have a big ultimate.
MF.
But now getting chased down by the Vex, has to flash away. Trying to get distance.
It looks like the support is fighting Ashe. Or Diego's fighting Ashe.
And the SMSU actually lose that fight. They lose
now
-2.
Yep, it is -2. But they don't get Drake here, because I think in the recent patch they lowered spawn times or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was something weird. So if they get Drake there and everyone's dead, then the enemy team just snowballs. So that was not a bad.
Yeah, and that was so close to working for SMSU.
The bar just missed Vex mid.
Yeah. And with that, they would have been able to jump in on Diana, knowing that backup's on its way. Mundo here does see the Alistar now, but will he be able to get out before this Garen ult comes down? No, not quite.
Just barely won't get out there. Oh, it looks like they're gonna do Rift here.
Yep. Yeah. SMSU gonna try to get some plates on bottom for that.
Diego in a bad position here. Yeah. Oh, Vex ults miss.
And Diego does get out, but takes a lot of damage again. Down 40-something CS mid.
Yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, Vex is just.
And here comes the Asher onto Nautilus. The chain CC coming out. Nautilus is gonna get dropped. Ooh. Can MF get out now? The slow coming in from Ashe, and no,
yeah, he's
nothing
just
available for MF.
Yep.
A double kill coming across.
Not looking too good from SMSU here. The Drake is still up though, so and doesn't look like the enemy team has any intentions to go for it
SMSU may be looking for... Oh, but they just got seen by that Ash Hawk.
Oh, yeah. I think they wanted to go in on that
for sure.
Vex, and the Ash Arrow just stops them. So, good Ash Arrow. Maokai looking top, I think. Yep.
Devoted might be in danger here. Alistar going for the dive.
And now here
Unable to
comes
dodge
top.
it. And here comes the gank into top lane.
Gets rooted, yep.
Taking a lot of damage, but Garen might still be down. Maokai tanking turret. Maokai is able to live. Garen gonna take a lot of damage.
Yeah, but he
Pierce
just...
Briar ult. Oh, just barely
that's
misses.
Twice now that Briar has like barely missed her ult by hair.
And that is really bad for SMSU. They needed to capitalize on one thing. And there comes the Ash Arrow onto MF. MF might die again. Alistar gonna CC her into turret here. Nautilus nowhere to be seen. Here comes the CC from Ash.
Here comes the ult.
It does at least trade a kill. That's a big deal.
Now this is also interesting. Maokai didn't use Whiptail up top.
Yeah, it didn't feel like he needed it, I guess.
No
SMSU
TP
going
top.
for a hard engage onto this
Ulting
Ash.
Ash.
Deanna's probably going to
but
drop the turret,
Diego
though.
is the one tanking for some reason. Should have been Maokai. Not Maokai.
Nautilus.
That is Nautilus. That is a scuba man, I think. Or is he spaceman? I think it is a space skin. I think he's a
Yeah,
scuba.
he's got a space skin.
Let me look up the lore. No, I'm kidding.
There you go. SMSU now falling behind by about 4,000 gold.
Yeah, and wow, quick math, 8 kills.
Yeah, a lot of kills.
And one objective, which was just the rift. So SMSU not in a good spot. It might have a team fight in the jungle here, maybe.
But here comes a flash over onto the Nautilus. SMSU gonna lose Nautilus here.
Yep,
as they had that bush warded.
That's a free drag too.
An Ash Arrow onto MF again. MF just getting punished by these Ash Arrows off cooldown. That's the advantage of running it with like an Alistar. There's just so much CC.
That didn't look like it hit, but I guess it did. Interesting.
Yeah, that Ash Arrow has a big hitbox. The back end of it is bigger than the front end.
Oh, that is right. Yeah. That must have been it. And SMSU doesn't have a winning lane.
No, and here comes the dive onto Misfortune. Briar does land ultimate onto Ash. SMSU trying to capitalize and pick up this Ash. A TP comes in. MF trying to finish off this Alistar.
Yep,
here comes the Vex TPing in. SMSU, can they finish this Vex?
No,
it's so close. Briar might be able to turn this though. Here comes Briar onto the Vex, gets the kill. MF on Maokai.
Briar's still going in on this Maokai.
And they want to finish off this Alistar as well. They do get the Alistar, now on the Maokai. Maokai is going to get caught as well. A very huge fight for SMSU. They only lose 1 and they pick up 4.
Yeah, so that was, it went from like a 9K, I think, gold to 4.
Down to 4, yeah.
So,
very big deal. Half that lead. And a big shutdown money going onto the Briar. The Snowball character got a lot of money there. MF got bailed out of a bad situation. Very good play from SMSU.
I think the SMSU also kind of greedy though, the trying to kill Vex. I think you should have.
I think that was fine. Just because it's a big shutdown.
I don't know.
I get Diana even further behind Vex now.
Yeah.
But the Briar, that was so much money. That's 700 gold in her pocket.
Oh, just barely gets the TP off. Not the TP, that was a recall.
But yeah.
I mean, it teleports you back to the spawn. I'm technically right.
Garen farming up like crazy in this top lane now.
Yeah, Garen has a huge lead. Oh, wait, bot lane.
And this is going to be turret. Unfortunately, that back timing, not great for SMSU. SMSU looks like they might want this fight bottom, but they decide to fall off of it.
Yeah, I think Briar just didn't have ult. Yes, Briar didn't have ult, so if she had ult.
Ooh, Nautilus. Does he finds the Ash?
Gets the Ash.
Does Briar?
Roots him. Here comes a big ult here. Oh, but
there's a lot of damage onto Ash, but they don't have enough gap close. They're going to settle for the Alistar for now. Maokai on the back. Briar does land ult. Going to go for it.
Going a good time.
Gets the Ash. Is probably going to die to turret, though. And SMSU, they're getting cleaned up on the back end as Vex gets in. MF trying to get damage dealt, but he's going to get cleaned up a little bit greedy from the Briar play there.
Yeah,
needed to stick with the team.
I think Briar needed to ult in Maokai instead.
Yep. Even just not ulting.
Oh, even not ulting, yeah. Just sticking with the team.
Yep.
Would have been a better play there, but
SMSU, I do like that they're trying to make the moves. They saw that they're falling behind in a standard lane setup, so they say, let's throw some brawling into it and see who wins then. And SMSU, they've traded about even since then. They had the 4 versus 2, and now they lost the other side of that.
Yep. And they don't have a single objective or turret yet.
No, but they did finish Youmu's on the MF. That's a big item finish.
That's a big item right there for MF. Hopefully we can turn things around here.
Pajamas is scouting out this play. And SMSU look like they want it, but Pajamas a little overextended here. I don't know if he's going to be able to do anything.
Maybe a little bit of miscommunication there.
Yeah, SMSU, I think they thought that Garen was sticking top lane and they're going to have Briar come in and join that fight, but
yeah,
a little bit of a misread.
Looks like they're going to do Rift. I don't know.
SMSU should just gift Rift. This is unprotectable.
Although Garen went back to... Oh, wait, no, Ashe is here, yeah. So...
Well, SMSU, they're going to go for a flank on this Vex with this TP.
See if it works. I think she noticed. No, she didn't notice.
Oh, but misses the E.
Gonna
have to pull her in with the ult. So
a lot of damage and good double ult there.
SMSU, they do get the kill, but at what cost? Mundo under a ton of pressure in top lane. Here comes the Rift Herald spawning. Needs to get out before this Rift Herald comes through. But Briar comes in. SMSU trying to capitalize on this. Doing a lot of damage, and Ash Arrow lands onto the Briar.
Oh, no more
Ash
turret.
Arrow. I think if that Ash Arrow doesn't land, SMSU might have been able to find something there.
Yeah, but you got to give credit. That was a good Ash Arrow.
Yeah, it's a great Ash Arrow for sure.
That decides the fight right there. So.
And now SMSU has to lick their runes a little bit and farm out these lanes that got pushed in. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, Augustana able to clean up their jungle and get ready for a dragon reset.
Yep, I think, does it tell us what dragon's going to be up? I don't think it does.
If we click the eye in the bottom left and then turn on objective timers,
there we go.
Then click the eye again, then now we have 7 seconds for dragon.
7 seconds, well, 4 now. So. Yeah, it looks like they're just going to be scouting out the jungle here, Alistar, with the Vex, and just making sure, warding.
SMSU looking to maybe trade Dragon for a little bit of pressure on the opposite side of the map.
Yep, maybe
they say, hey, we're not strong enough to fight Dragon, but we can take something. Yeah,
they're going to take this top tower, get some bounty gold. Garen is up top, though.
Yep, and SMSU likely going to be backing off now that that turret is dead, making sure they defend their tier 2s.
Red team has slain the dragon.
Yeah, and jungle is just getting invaded by Vex here, just doing whatever she wants.
Yeah, again, the one big team fight, a lot of things can swing.
Yeah. You know, if that Ash Arrow doesn't hit, I think we win it. If we communicated better with whatever that NECC play was, that could have been big, because then we just give a Rift once he dies.
Yeah, so. You know, we definitely see an Augustana lead right now, and it's a difficult one to start coming back from, but we've seen like so close margins on these fights, so I am still happy to see SMSU are able to put up a good defense against this type of play.
Yeah, they're not going down without a fight. They're staying in it. Here
comes Alistar trying to invade and get good wards. SMSU not quite in position to pick him.
Yeah, Ash is with them. Maybe they're raiding on something.
Yeah, SMSU trying to set up a little trap here, but doesn't look like it's going to work.
Maybe... Yeah,
There's too much vision.
Oh my god, there's a lot of vision. They have 4 wards? 4 wards in the bottom. That's a lot of wards to commit somewhere. Wow.
But they knew that's where they want the vision. That's where they're playing around. And now they're going to move their vision up towards the top lane, towards the Baron.
Yep, they're going to try to do this Baron. I think 1 team fight. And wow, just barely missing that Q.
I can't believe that Q ends
There
up
we
missing.
go. All right. I don't know how they...
Oh, Pajamas does find Alistair here, but Briar ult misses,
Briar ult
and now
misses.
Nautilus getting engaged on. Here comes the Garen onto the Misfortune, and he's able to finish it off. Here's Diana in the back line trying to finish off Yippee. Not able to. Now under a lot of pressure. SMSU backed off on the other side of things. Diana just a little too deep.
Yeah, that... I mean... There's a lot to say about that. I think if Briar should have ulted towards Nick more, to Nautilus more.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he would have gotten, he definitely would have gotten 1, and he's, I think it's fearing 3 people. Is it fear or?
Of the what ability? The Vex?
Briar ult.
Briar ult?
Yeah, it's fearing. So you're fearing 3 people. So and one of them was Ashe. So if you get that Ashe feared, you go after that Ashe. It's kind of over for her, and then you just deal with the rest of the team as a team. So,
again, just a marginal misplay by SMSU, or in other words, a good Augustana play. You know, able to dodge that Briar ult, able to have the vision to avoid those situations.
Even if he hits the bar on the other person, that fight can go another way too.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I just think it would have been better to ult with Pajamas, who's Nautilus there. So.
All right, now just watching teams clear up some waves, waiting for the next objective to be ready for people to set up for. SMSU going to be in a position where they're going to need to defend against Dragon. Here comes the Vax immediately onto the Diana. Diana taking a lot of damage here. And honestly, it's not a little bit of magic resist. I feel like slotted into this Diana build, and she could actually win that.
Yeah. But
I mean, you saw how close she came from being so far down, and Vex's was about to be on full cooldown.
Yeah, but then again, Vex is 8-2 to his 1-7, so it's kind of hard to get the gold for all that. Oh, maybe looking for a top fight here, a top jungle fight. They know they're there. Ooh, okay. Just trying to claim dominance for the vision right now. Oh. Alright, just going for a little bit of trades here. Maybe nothing will happen. More, that is not more. That is Mundo. Man.
Mundo might get caught out here, though.
Yep.
They're looking to turn this back around. The
Ashe
Ashero hits
hits
onto
the
Briar,
arrow
but
on Briar.
Briar is huge.
Stealth
Delta
from
and
MF
MF ult, yes. Massive, but the Vex lands on, and
yeah.
SMSU, they just don't have enough people here.
I think that's the ball game. And here comes Diana on Vex on Diana. And yeah, I think that's the ball game. That's almost a 10K difference.
Yeah, and this is the insurmountable lead almost. It's starting to become very apparent. That MF ult, if those are even terms, that just eliminates like 3 people.
Yeah.
Now, the one thing SMSU could start to try to play for is the super late game. Right now, characters are doing kind of insane damage in this late game. So you can start to just, hey, if we find the correct setup, boom, fight's over.
Yep. And
So
SMSU does have a huge late game team with Diana and
Diana MF,
And
if
MF,
they
yeah.
connect together, you know, get a Zonia's on that Diana so she can go look for a really good engage and then is safe during it.
and Mundo really needs to protect them.
Yeah.
That's like the
But
huge
we're
part.
probably 20 minutes away from that. SMSU needs to find a way to kind of live until then without getting choked out of the map. It's kind of a difficult scenario, and SMSU, they look for maybe a pick there, but look at how grouped this Augustana team is.
Yep, and a big player, not even for Augusta. What is it?
Augustana.
Augustana is Maokai. Maokai may be 3-2, but he is like, I think he's one of the best junglers in the game currently.
He's just so tanky.
He's just so tanky as a jungler, and the ability to counter gank is so good that it's just difficult.
Yeah.
Because if you're playing,
And SMSU
Oh,
looking for an
SMSU.
engager, and oh, the flash comes out a little bit
Both
ahead.
are
SMSU
low,
missing their
both
chain
low.
CC a little bit.
oh no. Yeah, that's why I don't like playing with Nautilus. I don't know why I was thinking of his name. His hook doesn't go through walls, so he just missed the hook there and got onto the wall instead.
Yeah, I mean, the
It's-
issue was he needed to hook a little bit earlier
Yeah,
so
that
that the hook
too.
lands before the Ash can flash away.
That too. Looks like it's gonna be Kim Punk, or is it Kim Tech? It's Kim Tech. Kim Tech.
Tech.
So I wonder where I'm getting Kim Punk from.
Has been destroyed.
So looks like they're gonna try to just push mid out. Yeah. Oh wait, Garen's kind of ending top. Maybe trying to get a pick here on Garen. It looks like he's just gonna get out. Yeah. Just gonna start shoving waves. Getting some wards out of here. But don't get me wrong, Nautilus's kit is really good. It's just some certain situations where I would rather have his hook go over the wall than
Yeah,
me
it'd be
hooking
really
onto the wall.
interesting if it was like toggleable, where you can toggle
Yeah.
whether you want it to hit the wall and pull you in, or if you want it to. Oh, and
Oh,
oh, right
yeah,
when the
the
MF ult
Ash.
starts.
Yeah, and Garen's just gonna be able to kill
Garen's
her now.
gonna kill. Oh no!
Oh,
Does get the kill.
Okay.
Now needs to get out of dodge. The lineup is coming. Run. MF's like, I kind of want this farm too, though.
Yeah.
I'm probably dead. Yep.
Garen gets the kill.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know what deleted.
I
I'm a little confused.
maybe minions killed her, and since
but
minions,
she was so high HP.
maybe since minions killed her,
I don't know what that was.
Yeah. Huh. I guess we can just give the kill to the
Yeah.
dead Garen.
Good job,
Yeah.
Garen.
Good job.
Outplayed.
So good that
Baited.
he doesn't need to be alive to get killed. That I've never seen that before.
No, I'm like, usually I'm like, oh no, what you see what happened is, but she wasn't high HP, but she should have been high enough HP to lift her minions.
Yeah, and even if minions killed her, I
The-
think
it
was an
does give it to
execute.
Garen. No, it gives it to Garen if he's done damage in a recent enough time. That kill would have went to Garen.
So, yeah, maybe that's what it was.
I don't
But I don't know, the high, yeah, she was high HP though, that's the thing. Not even high, but she was at least half.
No, she wasn't that high.
Oh, what?
You click on the game again. Click on the, yep, just click.
There you go. Oh, we're gonna blame GeForce on that one, because it popped up in the top right of my screen.
Yeah.
Alright. Looking to four-man something here. Yep.
Catching just looking to try to make
Oh,
a
here
play.
comes the Vex. Oh, and the Ash Arrow.
And MF trying to do the damage, but not
yeah,
quite enough
just not
items.
enough. But they
Does
do win
get
the team
3
fight,
though.
though. Does win the team fight. You lose one, but you get all 3. Maybe Galen will get another kill while he's dead. Never know. Yeah, MF just not doing enough damage there.
Yeah, she's just a little short on items.
Yeah. Otherwise, that we would have killed them much quicker.
And there's
a
Briar
huge
getting a pick
shutdown
onto
for
Ash.
Briar, though. Briar doesn't scale too hard. I feel
Briar
like
scales pretty well.
I feel like late game Briar is like one of the, maybe not the worst in the game, but it's not that good compared to like MF scaling and Diana scaling.
Yeah. I mean, that's just 80 carries being the, you know.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
That's what their role's supposed to be. When when I get items, you
die.
You better be worried about me when I have items.
The
Now,
word-
early game, you can kill me as much as you want.
The name carries in
Yeah.
there for a reason.
Exactly.
So
But still, if Briar gets onto an MF before she's ready, you can blow up an MF.
So
really
all I'm
quick.
hearing is Briar needs a buff.
Probably not that. SMSU looking at maybe an engage here. Trying to do drag. They're trying to get something back. I like this. They can't just sit back all game. They have to force something.
All right, they get drag.
They get dragon, and they get a
Huge
good
MF
MF
here.
here. But Garen is on the MF, and MF drops.
Vex.
SMSU, they're so close to winning
Vex
this
gets
fight.
Diana.
But the money difference is just such a big problem.
No, it's just pajamas to fend for himself.
And that's probably going to be it. SMSU
Yeah.
falling in that fight. But I like seeing teams go out by making a decision. I hate seeing the one person got picked, one person got picked. SMSU committed for that fight, and it was relatively close. Vex at one point was 10% HP. Ash hadn't quite made it there. They almost are able to make that fight work. The Garen just a little bit too big.
Sorry.
And Vex living
They
through that
didn't
burst.
care about the terror. There's 3 tanks on the
Yeah.
team, so it makes sense. That's why I was laughing.
But that is going to be it for SMSU's first game here.
Best of 3.
Yeah, we'll be
Best
back
of
shortly with game number 2.
Maybe me at sport.
Yeah.
Alt tab. Oh, okay.
All right, and we are back for game number 2. Quite a bit different lineup. No characters on SMSU being the same. Actually, no characters on either team being the same.
Yeah, none.
Wow. And that is kind of the fun part of League of Legends is we can go to draft and things can change pretty dramatically.
Yeah, maybe.
SMSU going to have to be a little careful for the Wombo combo, though, here. You got
Maybe Invid.
you got Rumble, you got Oriana, you got the Sejuani.
Yeah.
Rakan in there, too. That's pretty Wombo-y.
Oh, wait, we're going for 2 invades here right now.
Both teams invading. Neither of them fighting each other.
This is very awkward.
SMSU starting to realize it, but they
let's-
did not leave a ward. That's a mistake.
Let's just scream.
Oh, SMSU, they think they're in their red sides. They're trying to catch them. SMSU, they might be a little late to getting top lane now.
That is kind of funny.
Oh, no.
Both teams invading the opposite sides of the jungle.
SMSU do lose out on that pretty big, though, as Shen's going to be late to lane here.
Yeah, and Rumble, correct me if I'm wrong, Rumble is a huge scaling champion.
Yeah, a very Wombo combo. Has that off you
Yeah.
drop on the ground that melts people if you hit it in the right spot. Rumble does do a lot of magic damage, but can lose the 1v1 to Shen if you can get a little bit of an advantage in Shen. You can make it Rumble's life pretty hard.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of auto attacks being traded in this mid lane.
I don't cite my sources, but our little birdie told me that Rumble is the top 5 least played champions in League.
I could not validate or
Not-
I could not
look,
argue
look.
either way on that point.
And number 1 was not him, surprisingly. I thought it was going to be. But
See, I think a lot of the old school top laners that they really like Rumble. Rumble was really meta for like season 2 through season 7 or something.
it was like him and Yorick were like really meta.
not
right?
Yorick as much. Definitely, well, not Yorick in the pro scene.
Okay, yeah, pro scene. Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen a Yorick in a pro game, so definitely not Yorick in a pro scene.
I can change that.
You're gonna go pro just to play Yorick for me?
Yeah.
You know what? I commend it.
What is
Oh,
face-
just outside of tower range. That would have been a massive trade if tower was in range.
Yeah, I think Rumble is just 2 CS ahead here, so not the biggest deal. But
No,
it is
going to be a lot of
damage.
poke early. Shen's going to want to get a null talisman going. Just a little bit of extra MR.
And the point I was trying.
Oh,
wait,
Sag
hold
just
on.
coming mid here.
Hold that thought for a second.
Here comes the flash.
Oh, misses the E.
Well, here's the flash from Orion. Here's the charm, though.
And
that first blood from Orion.
is Diego. Oh, man. Oriana gets a little greedy there. Gets the
Very
charm.
greedy.
Wow, what an outplay.
Very big. And Ari able to get it pushed. Is that into turret? Can't tell exactly.
I don't think
Auto
so.
camera does not want us to know.
So as I was saying, Rumble, I feel like I'm gonna stop talking again.
Oh no, Jones trying to show off his smiting skills here and has to blow flash. That's a little bit of a mistake.
And okay, here comes Rakan.
Here's some CC though. SMSU getting some poke off.
Not doing a whole lot of damage though.
No, Kai'Sa's a big scaling character.
All right, anyone else want to fight? No? Cool. All right. So, me bringing up with Rumble, I think Rumble is a great top laner. And for him to be top 5 least played is surprising to me. For how well he scales still to this day, and how much damage he'll just put out for no reason.
I think the big issue is split push becomes an issue on Rumble. You need a mid laner who can take your position in dealing with the top laner.
That's true, I
And
guess.
it limits your comps because of that, especially when you look at something like solo queue, where it's tough to coordinate with your teammates. I think that's a bigger issue. But when you're in a team play like this, it is a little easier to get things going.
Ooh.
Oh, flag,
Okay.
but it
Oh,
misses.
misses.
Here comes the charm. A little bit of damage. Really close, but Jarvan drops.
Oh, no.
A little bit of a misplay from SMSU. Jarvan just flagged and dragged too close to himself.
Yeah, and he also just missed the flag, too. Or missed the airborne. He didn't
Yeah.
miss the flag. So.
Yeah, if he had put it further away, it would have knocked him up, and they probably would have had enough time to kill the Oriana with the knockup going through there.
Yep. And
Shen getting poked
here's
out.
what I'm talking about. Rumble is just doing all this damage to Shen, and now Shen has the flash. And Shen, I think Shen's thing is he blocks physical damage, right?
Yeah, he blocks attacks. Yeah, that's why they went on magic resist or magic damage.
So
Top laner.
a Rumble into Shen is very tough.
Yeah, it's a tough matchup. Shen will be fine once he gets going here.
Yes, but is behind still.
Yeah,
That's the problem. So it's going to keep being tough for Shen. He might...
Yep, able to get that null magic mantle, though. That's a big deal.
Yeah, that's going to be big, though. I will agree.
Rumble typically a character that likes to buy a lot of penetration, so just picking up a little MR for yourself can negate a lot of that damage.
Johnny's bot here looking for a gang.
And here it comes. Kai'Sa trying to get out.
Auto camera not doing us justice.
And here comes the Braum trying to
Braum
block,
just
and here
blocking
comes
everything.
the Rakan. It's just really annoying to be Kai'Sa in that scenario. You
Yep.
play it what you think is like almost perfect, and you still have to flash.
Yep. And
Here comes the Oriana.
Oh,
Ari hits charm
hits
before dashing
charm.
away.
Now, I've never seen Oriana played, so I didn't even know that was her ult.
Yep. Very good ult. That's what I mean by a wombo combo. It is a very good AoE damage. If you're able to get them overgrouped, you can get a big 4 or 5 man Oriana ult.
I think Rumble's backing for the first time this game. He has no items. It has 50 C.
Yep.
Yes. So.
Jarvan forcing Oriana.
Oh, and
off
he's
the
just
turret.
gonna stay still. Hasn't backed one time.
A very self-sufficient character, early levels at the minimum. Has that shield, has the good poke into melee matchups.
Usually, first item, well, maybe not usually, but you want to go Zhonya's on Rumble, right? Because his flamethrower stays.
No. You're building pen, you're looking for the Lendaries, you're looking for maybe like a Rylai's combo with it.
Maybe not first item, but you want to build Zhonya's with Rumble.
Usually like really late in the game.
Really late in the game.
Using it for survivability more than you're using it just for the flamethrower. Flamethrower is good early game, but it's not a big part of Rumble's damage.
I think he's also the... I think he's also the only character to have an attack that Zhonya stays active in.
No, that
No.
can't be true. Karthus?
With his ult?
No, with his E.
Oh, this E. Yeah, you know what?
There's a lot of characters.
Yeah.
Actually, any skill you cast that has cast time.
I'm about to say, that's Kane W technically when he's in his blue form.
Yeah.
So
leave it to the Kane main to figure out the one time Kane would build Zonya.
he's getting a new skin, baby. Let's go. The boy bands. Man, yeah, I am spending $30 on the game when it comes out.
Yeah.
So I'm buying all those skins.
SMSU doing a little bit better in the mid lane. Last time was down a little bit more CS, so catching up a little bit there. The jungle's been a little bit worse than it went last game, but bot lane's going better, so SMSU, they are doing better than last game. We'll see if they're able to keep up with that and change the outcome.
Maybe contesting Drake here. Jarvan might be coming over. Yeah, they're going to jump this Jarvan.
Yep. Jarvan does flag Drake away. Already has to blow ult to disengage. Here comes the Sedge ult onto her, but able to dodge the Orianna ult with that. SMSU, they are still collapsing. The Shen ult coming through here. SMSU, they get 3.
Jarvan ult. Just going to trap one in. Jarvan's going to die here.
But Kaisa now looking aggressive. Here comes the Rumble ult.
Oh, Sejuani's going to get out.
Across. Jones looking for a flag and drag if possible. SMSU, they go +1.
Wait, did he not die?
No one died.
I thought J4 died. Wow, he lived. Huh, okay.
And wow, 5 for each team make it to the fight and only 1 casualty.
Who died in that fight? Was that...
That was a kill
Nana?
on Rakan? No, Xayah?
Xayah died? When did Xayah die? Yeah,
No,
Xayah
Rakan,
was the one. Was Rakan?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I don't think Xayah died there. Now, also with the Xayah combat, we haven't talked about this. I have been told that that is like Rakan's worst pairing right there.
It's not as good as you would think it is. They, Xayah, Rakan, they are a brother-sister. They have a special interaction when you play them. I think so.
I thought they
Or
were
lovers,
like, I thought
maybe?
they were dating or something.
Yeah, it's, they like each other, you know. And because they
Know
like
more
each
about
other,
that.
they have a special bond that gives them both a special effect on their abilities when they're in the same game together.
I think.
But-
Isn't it only just recalling in
Yeah, it recalls
dancing
faster
in Rakan's E?
and Rakan's E.
Yeah. So.
But it's just their style of characters they don't pair up that particularly well, even with the bonus.
Just clearing a ward there and then.
And another one gets placed, and you're a little sad about it.
Yeah, I'd cry myself to sleep about it.
And SMSU, they are finding a lot of information. Are they going to look for a kill onto this Orianna?
Not me looking up lore for.
I'm pretty sure they're lovers. I think you're right there. SMSU trying to get an idea. Oh, Braum runs into it, but he's able to tank the beginning of it. Here comes the teleport
Here
in.
comes the TP.
SMSU charmed
Shin-
up. Oh, there's a
Shin's-
huge Xayah.
Shin has no ult here.
Here comes J4 across. SMSU trying to get some damage. It's so close. SMSU
Gets one, gets two.
Get 2, and Kaisa gotta kite this out. It's so tough.
Maybe gets both here.
Oh, what a close fight for SMSU. They lose. Did they have Shen ult? They didn't have Shen ult available. Oh, it would have been the difference maker. Even if he doesn't arrive, a Shen ult there would have changed that fight completely. Orianna and Rakan living with 1 HP. Or no, Xayah living with 1 HP there. Oh my gosh.
Yes, they are lovers.
I knew
Would
it.
have been so weird if they were related.
I knew they liked each other.
Just part of the same tribe that I think is dead now. So.
Wait, they're not lovers?
No, they are lovers.
Oh.
Same tribe. The tribe is extinct.
What'd they do to their tribe?
Nothing. They were just.
okay.
When Rakan was born, it was in decline. So, anyways, huge fight coming in here.
Yeah,
For Drake.
Braum, a lot of stacks here. SMSU getting some CC. Looking for the charm.
Oh,
on
gets the
Sedge.
charm on Sedge.
Very
And
good.
there goes Sedge. Maybe a free Drake here.
And that's something that I had a problem with last game is SMSU CC layering. That was much,
There we go.
much better.
I was like, are we not going to do Drake here?
No, SMSU getting it started. J4 was a little bit ways away when that fight started, so he had to get gripped up here.
Yeah, he is there now, though. So Orianna is a level up. Oh yeah, 106 to 74 CS would do that.
Yeah.
So, and 4-1. I didn't. When did Oriana get 4 kills?
That fight that we just watched.
Oh wait, really?
Were you watching? Do you?
I was looking at some lore, man.
Yeah, I guess. He
No.
needs to know whether they're brother or sister or if they love each other.
Because one is weird, the other one is okay. All right.
You can't have a brother or sister?
You can, but if you love them, that's like and the way these guys do. That's a little.
Okay, all right.
Oh, here comes the Rim ult. Here comes the Kaiser ult.
Kaiser doing a lot of damage, trying to disengage here.
Here comes Zyra's ult.
Oh, they don't go for the J4 ult. Was it not? It was available. SMSU are just a little worried getting counter ganked there. But we now see that the jungler's on the other side. Ari going to be put under pressure.
Yeah.
Ari does have ult available.
Shin just
Gonna have to ult, but doesn't ult in time. Oh, that's a mistake. You just got to ult.
Did he ult?
He didn't ult until too late.
Oh yeah.
The Sej ult already hit him.
Sin just stopped.
3 ults do get
Helping.
used for that, though. So that might mean SMSU, when
think
Ari is available, they
Every
look for
team
this.
fight that happened there, the Augusta or whatever the name is, did ult.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. Okay, Jarvan getting a little aggressive. Yeah, he just gets out.
Gets out. That's fine.
Doesn't
Oriana is now going to be on the trail, though.
Yeah.
SMSU, they do get out.
But Sejuani just gets rift. Herald.
Yeah, and that was going to be given when they got the kill on Ari.
I wish the scammer would, cooperate when we're talking about things.
Yeah, I wish it had voice activation, actually.
Right? Get on it.
Top. It didn't work.
That was your
Dude,
cue to click
it
on
worked.
top. Oh no.
All right, and we still have some brawling happen in the bottom.
Yeah.
SMSU getting pushed in, but Kaisa is up CS and up kills right now.
I'm gonna make another comment of my 100 I've made this match. The vision compared to SMSU to Augusta.
Augustana? Augusta?
Yeah, Augusta is very large.
That is not a term you can use.
You like made my brain go dumb when you corrected me. Oh well.
They
rest in
have
peace,
Big Ward.
And
SMSU running away from Big Ward.
No, SMSU
one.
doesn't have as many wards as
Augustana.
And
here we go. Here's the Rift Herald
August.
being put bottom, but here's Ari from SMSU. SMSU looking to make a
gets
play
their
into the
charm.
Sej.
Oh, Rakan is gonna airborne Ari.
Here comes J4 onto the Sej. Sej does
Sej
get a huge
does
flash. Though. But Oriana ult. SMSU dodge it with a flash. And
Wow.
all
huge,
those people there.
Huge nothing burger
kills.
of a team fight. Never back down, never what?
But SMSU, they are able to stop the Rift Herald from taking that turret. And SMSU may be looking for a fight when Braum gets here. Braum walking around, looking for the engage. They're trying to clear the wave.
Bomb might have ult here too. No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. He ulted when he got picked. And SMSU unable to find the engage.
He's just gonna go back for wards. Yeah. Wow, SMSU spot mid. Oh, actually, all the lanes is about to fall. Like they're like one hit. So.
And this is the issue SMSU has been having is they're getting pushed in all over the place.
Yeah, and they just don't know how to deal with it.
They've been making proactive plays with that Ari, and they've been really trying. But they've been just struggling to keep these lanes pushed out.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. I mean, not much you can do right now, but maybe looking for a team fight here, but
Oh shoot. Oh no.
he just stands there.
Yeah,
no.
that's a little frustrating when that happens.
No. We've all been there though. I've done that.
Yeah, 100%.
So many times.
Especially on the character like J4 because his flag range is a tiny bit longer than his Q for some reason.
Yeah.
They should just make it match.
No, when that happens to me, I just cry myself to sleep. And I'm sure I'm sure. Did Shin have to flash there?
I don't know. I think he was worried about the Rumble coming in to finish him off.
I think Shin saw the J4 flash and was like, let me just match that, G. That's my headcanon. Alright, so J4 no flash. Is Hex flashing? Is the ult?
There we go. An ult into the thing.
Oh my god, but Zyra gonna get a
here
huge
comes the exhaust.
ult here.
SMSU, but Rumble.
Rumble TP'd.
Yeah,
you're just gonna want to back off here. Rumble is too bad, too
and
big.
SMSU gonna have to back out of this one.
You know, this match is going better for SMSU, even though Rumble
and it's a lot more like
close.
Yeah, and they're making attempts.
They're not just falling over and dying.
Yeah,
they're staying in it.
And SMSU gonna have to back off this tower.
I think Kaiser backing there without the team is a little bit of a problem because you gotta make
sure.
You want to make sure everyone gets out, but knowing how he plays, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think Kaiser is just too low. Needed to get backed off here. SMSU should have been falling back a little bit quicker.
We needed a back of the team. And, you know, if they do dive you, the team's there.
I don't think Kaiser does anything if they die.
I actually don't know what her HP was.
Like 100.
Oh, maybe not then. Nah,
she falls to ignite for sure.
Kaiser definitely hits that something. I don't know what the hell. Her Q? Her Q is like the straight line thing.
I want to say it's the W and the Q is
the missile.
Shots around you.
Yeah, it's the missile, yeah. Actually, it's called. They have zombie ward? Do you usually go zombie ward on Recon?
I don't think so.
Do you usually go zombie ward? That's just I mean, you know what? It's working, so who am I to judge? Yeah, SMSU just wants to clear out these wards. As I said, they have big ward. So
yeah, they've got big ward.
They've got big ward.
SMSU is down in the ward department because their wards are smaller than their opponents.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not wrong.
Oh, Shen goes for a real bad engage and takes.
I think Rumble could have kept going in there. The whole team's there. Yeah, SMSU's gonna have to engage here with. Oh, I guess.
There's the Oriana. And Oriana one-shots the Kaisa with the combo.
Yeah,
now Braum out of position.
That's an ADS right there. We'll one-shot you or get one-shotted.
Yeah.
So, did I say ADS or ADC?
Said ADS. Which is a term from a different game.
What time is it? 8:42 bedtime.
Yeah, I think you should be going to bed right after this game because you are struggling.
I am. Yeah, Harold's going to be taken here. SMSU not really dying a lot. So that's a good, unlike last match when it was a huge lead. Although Oriana does have 8 of the 10 kills.
Now, Oriana's huge. She's got Seraph. She's got Lendaries there. Very difficult to deal with. Going Zonia is going to be very defensive.
No, Spencer. If someone got that 700 shutdown go, who would you want it to be?
I think at this point you just put it on Kaisa and you look for a late game hyper carry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would somewhat agree. I think Ari also. But yeah.
Ari's starting to get to the spot where she's going to start falling off is the problem.
I mean,
I think Kaisa is the only one who... I mean, obviously 700 gold can be used by anybody, and it's great, but I think...
Well, you know, I think if Shin gets it, it's not so great.
At least he can 1v1. Like, if he can start a split push, that's huge for SMSU. But he's just behind by so much CS.
Well, I'm just doing negative damage to Sejuani. That's kind of unfortunate, I'm not going to lie.
Braum maybe looking for ult here, trying to find a
big
spot.
ult. But Rakan's going to ult with his charm here.
SMSU, they're just not doing enough damage. Here comes the Jarvan ult, but SMSU, they just don't have the damage. And this is why you need Kaisa to have that 700 gold shutdown. It's a lot of low health targets, but unable to
Wow.
get finished off there.
Hey, Oriana sharing the love. Not the only one with kills now.
Oh man,
So.
it looked, you know, if SMSU has 5,000 more gold when that fight happens, that's a one fight. It's like an
Yep.
instantly one fight.
Yeah. I mean, the only good thing that I have to say about that is that Rumble and Zyra have a higher bounty. Because that was just unfortunate, if I'm being honest. Yep, and not much you can do here. Oh, wait,
I have a question
actually,
for you. Do you think every character in every game's name is Zyra?
Who did I just call Zyra?
Zaya and Rakan.
We haven't been saying Zyra this whole time.
I haven't been.
No,
You
I
have been.
I've been.
Yeah. It doesn't even start with a Z. It's an X.
Yeah, Zyra.
It's Zaya.
It's Zaya.
Yeah.
Well, maybe she didn't put a goddamn X on her name.
I guess.
Who's Zyra? Is that
She's the plant lady.
The plant lady? Okay. Someone should just stop playing her now. Then I can't never.
I could be wrong about the X. I do think it's an X.
It starts with an X. I'm like picturing it in my head. It starts with an X. I think isn't it even an I? Isn't it like XE?
I don't think it's X. Yeah.
Welcome back to Jaden and Spencer debating over what's the right name.
Debating, both bad at spelling.
Oh,
both
there's
attempting to spell.
no E or I. We're both wrong. It's X A.
I didn't say there was an E.
No, I think it was an I.
I said it was neither.
Oh yeah, it's XAYAH.
Yeah, that sounds correct. to me.
Zaya.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And it's throwing R in there, Zyra.
Throw an R in there, throw a completely different kit and another character.
Getting maybe a pick here. See who's gonna get the
SMSU,
goal.
They do get the
and
kill
they're gonna
on
give
the
it
Kai'Sa. That's
to
big.
Kai'Sa. God, bro.
He's struggling again. SMSU 1,000 gold on that character though. That's a huge deal.
I think I need my Flintstone gummies.
Don't want to know what that means.
Flintstone. Oh, you didn't have a childhood.
Apparently not. Here we go. SMSU looking for a little bit of an engage
I
here.
think Drake is about to be up. I wish I knew that information.
Now they're trying to capitalize on the Oriana being down.
No, it's not. It's not. Drake is
Another 3 minutes on Dragon.
Yeah.
actually.
Is Harold about to be up, right? Or
That's
is it
Baron
Baron?
in 130.
Baron. Okay. Oh, thank
That's
you, Rumble.
paying the
Big preach.
Rumble watching the stream, helping out. No, we are on a delay, so
Imagine.
not possible. This the League of Legends has a 3-minute inbuilt delay here.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Why do you think after
I
Champ
thought-
Select we waited 3 minutes?
I thought that was like us doing that.
No, League of Legends
job.
has a 3-minute delay on the stream.
Good
on
job, Riot.
Spectate.
We're proud of you.
But they have not done it for Valorant yet because of reasons.
They don't even have a replay system for Valorant, so.
Jones getting pushed off of this top lane. This Rumble is just getting massive at this point.
Maybe looking for something here. All right.
And here's Kai'Sa going in. Jarvan ulting here. Shen ult onto the Jarvan to keep him
gets the
alive.
shutdown, unfortunately, but
Braum
it's fine.
trying to slow down. Here comes the Rakan.
Gonna exhaust.
And here comes Ari. Oh, the Jar barely misses. SMSU's
But
trying to finish this.
they waste the red plant, so maybe
oh, there's Jones. He does get the kill.
Jarvan's gonna get the kill. Is he gonna
Here's
get out
Oriana
here?
TPing in. SMSU got to be a little afraid of that. SMSU
Yeah, you
trying to
gotta-
get out. The Oriana is able to get one. Two.
Oh, two.
And maybe looks like 3.
Yeah.
It was so close. SMSU, they made such a good play.
Yeah, that's. I mean. Yeah.
That's what I
That
mean,
was a good
though.
play.
Like, when we talked to SMSU after these games, if they weren't down when these fights were starting, if we were walking into these mid-game fights on equal round, I think SMSU would have taken both these games. Because they're playing the mid-game fights better.
Yeah.
They just don't have the gold to do it.
Yeah, and the early game really decides. That doesn't decide everything, but it could play a huge
plays
factor.
an big impact.
Especially for the mid game. So, I mean, I can even admit to this myself when I'm playing with them. We just don't have too good of an early game. We are struggling with it, and
But
we'll get better.
It's something that individual skill, typically, the thing where it shows itself is your early laning. And SMSU, we're just lower ranked players. We just don't quite have the amount of time put in as these other teams. But what we excel at is that team play. So you see us fall behind in the early game, but that mid game, these fights have been really nicely set up from SMSU. It's not something we normally talk about when we're talking SMSU.
Yeah, I mean, during team fights is one thing that we really do struggle with, is the communication in team fights. But that's one thing I think we have improved on greatly from maybe even like last week.
Yeah.
Like to now. We've improved on it greatly.
I'm really happy with the fights that we've been trying to take.
Yep. As we go in on Rumble and Zyra.
Yeah.
Oh, so Zyra
unable to
just
finish off
walks
the other
out.
carry.
Yeah. And I think Jarvan ulted as he was dying. Yeah. I mean, yeah, our early game is something we're gonna have to work on, and you know, we practice 2 times a week, so that's something we're gonna work on and practice and try to get better at, you know.
Yep, and you know we've got kind of a team that's kind of spread across all the wide range of League of Legends ranks, which can just make things a little difficult. So we're trying to get people caught up and get things going, and it just takes some time.
Yeah, we have an AD carry who's our highest rank.
Yep, he is high emerald.
And then we have, I think, a bronze with them. Or silver. A bronze with them. Usually it was a silver with them.
Pajamas is also high rank. He's emerald as well.
What is Nick?
Nick, Pajamas?
Yeah.
Emerald.
Oh, he's emerald? Oh. Well, also support.
He just doesn't play support.
Yeah, it's not his main role. It's top. So,
as we said, trying their best to fight here.
We did have a lot of support issues. So. But the usual support we have with our
is a silver or bronze.
Is a silver or bronze. And then they tried putting me on today, which I'm a bronze too.
Yeah.
So, and then our jungler, I think he's emerald.
Yeah,
maybe
emerald
gold.
or plat,
maybe
one of the two.
Yeah. Who?
I know he's been ranking up fast, so I struggle to know exactly where he's at.
And I don't know what Rebecca is.
Diego and Rebecca are both silver.
So
it's just a pretty wide range.
Pretty variety. Yeah. And then I'm bronze.
It's something we've been working on.
Oh no, I'm actually iron one.
That's the struggle.
So, all right, that's gonna do it for League of Legends. I think we have Overwatch tomorrow.
Yep, we should have Overwatch tomorrow. Please join us for that game about 7 p.m. Overwatch is 1-0 on the season.
Let's go, and I'll be commentating over it. So if you miss me,
there you go.
I'll be there.
You haven't had enough Jaden, which I can't believe anyone out there hasn't. Please join us for that stream. But thanks for coming and watching tonight, and have a good one.
Peace.